Yan. Um, he is the CEO of COQ888 Garments Manufacturer. He's also the creative director of Hans Coquilla Alta Costura and Coquille. He was a finalist of Cebu Young Designer Competition 2006 of the Project Runway Philippines Season 2. And he was one of the mega young designers, a finalist as well of the Mega Young Designers Competition in 2013, and Look of Style Awards Designer of the Year finalist in 2015, and he was also a finalist of Ternocon 2020. See, sa dami niyang um, karanasan and experiences in life. He had went through a lot, and I'm pretty sure that he's one of the best person to talk about burnout and how we can actually avoid it. Ladies and gentlemen, mga kaibigan, let's all welcome Hans Coquilla. Yan. Hello, Hans.
Hi, Art.
Kumusta?
I'm good. I'm
Kumusta?
good. Can you hear
Kumusta?
me? Can you hear me well?
Yes, yes.
Oh, great,
Yes, I
great,
can
great.
hear you well.
I'm good. I'm good.
Kumusta,
Thank you for
Hans?
asking. I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm great. Sobrang masaya itong araw na to. And I'm
I
very
know.
much
I know.
excited to talk with you. Di ba? It's been a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. I know. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Kailan ba yun? Birthday mo ata?
Oo, ang tagal na noon. Mga
Di ba?
birthday ko and that was like years back.
5 years ago.
Wow.
More or less.
Di ba? Right,
Yeah.
right. So, kumusta ang buhay? Cebu is back in...
I
Ano na ba kayo
know.
ngayon? MECQ na ba?
Yeah, MECQ, but it pretty feels like ECQ pa din. Parang walang difference naman.
Right. So, anong pinagkakaabalahan mo ngayon, Hans?
Yeah, I'm one of those plantitas. So nasa bahay lang, may plants, and then I have some orders from clients ng mga damit. So
Nice.
yun. Yeah. So yun for now, and siguro parang I've been wanting to, when I was busy, I've been wanting to have a vacation na gusto ko lang matulog, and I think now is the time. 4 months na puro tulog lang.
So nakuha mo naman, na-achieve mo naman yung bakasyon at tulog na dinidream mo before, di ba?
Yeah, I'd like to, I'd like to look at things that way. I don't wanna be too negative of what's happening around. I mean, we all want
Tama.
to be negative from COVID, but we can't
Correct.
be. We can't be negative at things, especially, with dealing the situation. So, na.
I think tama ka doon, Hans eh. The only thing that we want to be negative about is to be negative from COVID. Other
Yeah,
than that,
exactly.
let's all
Wala na.
keep that
Diba?
positivity.
Diba? I mean,
True.
negativity lowers your immune system. So, I mean,
Correct.
and the only way to fight COVID is by having a strong immune system. So why would we want to compromise our immune system just by being negative? I mean, it's not gonna help.
Tama. Correct. And to talk more about being positive, having that right perspective, and saying no to negativity. Hans, meron tayong magiging kasama tonight. She's
Oh,
a very good
I'm so
friend of
excited
mine
to
as
meet
well.
her.
Right. So, she's a certified life coach from the Global Institute of Coaches and Entrepreneurs based in Dallas, Texas, in USA. And as a coach, she helps people in increasing their career competency by improving their focus and living their desired lifestyle. So, ladies and gentlemen, Hans, samahan mo ako in welcoming one of our guests for tonight, Coach Lyn Garcia. Hello, Coach.
Hi Art. Hi, Hans.
Hi,
Nice
Lynn.
to
How
meet
are
you.
you?
I'm good.
Kumusta?
I'm excited ngayon.
So, kumusta
Nice
itong
meeting you
araw na to
online.
sa'yo, Coach?
Ha?
Kumusta itong araw sa'yo?
Masaya siya kasi yung kahapon ko super, parang lahat ng oras may activities, pero yung today, I find time na makapag-rest. So, kaya
Yeah.
happy ako today.
Wow!
Yes.
Wow! Ako, parang ang haba-haba ng rest ko na today na-experience ko paano hindi mag-rest. Alam niyo yun? So,
Wow.
oo, since nag-ECQ kasi in March, parang every day was a rest day for me, and I'm so happy kasi parang ibang-iba pala yung feeling na parang you're on the go, you're back on track again. And
Right.
well, thank you very much, Hans and Coach Lynn, for
No,
joining me
thank
tonight
you.
on our
Thank you for
second
having
episode.
me.
Of course, it's a pleasure.
Diba, we
So
just
this
spoke
is our
about this last week or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks
2 weeks
ago.
ago, yeah.
So nakakatuwa lang that this is our second episode for Art to Heart. And I'm so thankful sa lahat ng viewers natin. No? On our first episode, it seems that a lot of people had viewed. Ako, personally, it was first time in doing this. And yet, we were able to gather people who viewed, and we were able to receive positive feedback. And nakakatuwa, nakakataba ng puso na marami tayong natutulungan ng mga tao. Marami tayong na-inspire in our conversation. So I'm hoping that tonight we will be able to do the same thing. And of course, I would like to acknowledge our my very dear organization where I belong to, JCI. I'd like to say thank you to JCI Naga and JCI Makati for actually hosting tonight's show. And of course, I would like to say thank you to JCI Philippines, to NP Mark. I'd like to say thank you for being so supportive sa aking area training directors. Of course, sa lahat ng mga nasa JCI who are actually watching us tonight. Thank you very much. I hope that you will stay tuned and you will join us for the next hour as we're going to talk about burnout. Tamang-tama to ngayon, Coach Lyn, no? Kasi parang ang dami-daming nangyari for the past 4 months, 4 5 months na ba? And yet, people are, have different ways of coping, and there are a lot of things that are happening, pero marami pa rin ang nabe-burn out kahit na wala naman na sanang ginagawa ngayon. Um, First of all, can we talk about ano po ba yung burnout, Coach Lyn?
Okay, so ano nga ba yung sinasabi nating burnout? Yung burnout kasi is pwedeng scientific. Kung scientific natin siya pag-uusapan, it's more on physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion. So, meaning all organs of your body, di ba, connected siya. Tapos, they will react. So, yung burnout kasi, yun na yung parang stage na hindi mo na siya ma-explain. Na masasabi mo na lang na
Oh.
burnout ako. So, nandiyan yung stress, nandiyan yung overwhelmed ka, nandiyan yung iba-iba mong experiences. So, dito sa scenario natin, di ba, yung COVID naman kasi, hindi natin siya, walang nag-expect. So, tapos
Mhm.
tayo, kahit na may mga preparation tayo, mga preparedness plan, ako kasi, di ba, aside from being a life coach, I'm an occupational safety and health practitioner. So, more on sa safety kami, more on planning, more on mga evacuation plan, emergency procedures, yun yung pinag-uusapan. And we also have plans for pandemic. Pero, yun nga,
Mhm.
pagdating dito sa case na to, is kahit alam mo yun, kahit may plan ka, sinabi mong prepared ka, kasi you have actions defined actions that you're going to take kapag nangyari yun, pagdating sa real scenario, and eto nga, yung COVID na sinasabi natin, it's very different. So, yung from the start, kailan ba? December pa kasi yung COVID pero hindi pa natin siya nakita na ganun kalaki yung magiging effect. And then before, we say na hindi siya tatagal sa Pilipinas kasi katulad nung SARS before na nawala. Di ba sabi, it's because of the climate. But yung virus kasi ngayon, di ba, very different na siya. So, yun. Nag-start tayo ito yung nakasanayan natin. Di ba, may tinatawag tayo ngayong new normal. So, yung normal natin before is we're doing yung mga usual things natin. So, yung usual things na yun, unti-unti, nawala siya because of this pandemic. And then, bago mangyari yung burnout, doon na-experience mo na yung friends mo, hindi mo na nakakasama,
Mhm.
yung mga gimmick mo dati, yung lifestyle mo dati, biglang nagbabago. So, habang may mga ganong changes, may iba-iba tayong reaction. Okay, doon sa reaction natin, ayun, yung overwhelmed ka, stress ka, na-feel negative tayo. In addition pa, maraming factors kaya naging negative siya. Kasi may social media, tapos yun nga, yung sinasabi nating lifestyle mo. So yun, tapos yun na yung possible na mag-result sa burnout. So yun siya, na hindi na natin ma-explain ano nga ba siya, paano nga ba siya, and yun na yung time na nadadown na tayo. Okay. So yun siya.
Right. So parang ano pala siya, no? It's a it started in a phase, parang nandun tayo sa point na parang ano na, hindi mo na naintindihan. Because of a lot of things that happened along the way. Hans, could you say that you have experienced burnout before? How did you experience and what did you do about it?
Well, as an artist, burnout is one of the factors na, I mean, isa yan sa mga kalaban namin, mga artists. Kasi, people will look at us na parang hindi kami nauubusan ng ideas, hindi kami nauubusan ng things to do. But deep inside us, parang if we keep on doing things na pare-pareho lang, nakaka-burnout din. And then, we are constantly looking for inspiration kasi. So I mean personally, I'm constantly looking for inspiration. If I couldn't find, things that are inspiring, I get burnt out. And if I get to do things repeatedly, every day pare-pareho na lang, I get burnt out. So parang kahit anong oras it can happen. Especially when I'm creating, a new collection for an international fashion show. Nababurnout ako, like, 2 weeks along the process or 2 weeks pa lang akong nagsimula ng new collection ko. Nababurnout agad ako, and then I need an outlet. I need to go somewhere. I need to see different people. I need to see different things para ako makakope. And that's basically how I cope. But again, as I said, it can happen anytime, not only to us artists, but to everyone.
May question ako, Hans.
Sure.
Interested lang kasi 'di ba sa artist, designers, paano niyo nalalaman, ikaw sa'yo, paano mo malalaman na ikaw nandito ka na sa stage na burnout na yung nafi-feel mo? Na hindi na to stress, burnout na to. Paano 'yun?
Parang we would mistook stress as burnout, or we would mistook burnout as stress. But I would know that I'm burned out pag wala na talaga akong, alam mo yung, kahit anong pilit ko, kahit anong pilit kong gawin ng isang bagay, kahit anong pilit kong i-execute ang sketch ko, tas hindi siya lumalabas as I expected, then I would know na naburnout ako. Alam mo yung walang-wala na talaga, as in dried like bone. Yeah. So that's how I would know na burnout ako. And the only way na I could cope is to go out and see people, go to the beach or go somewhere far, and then back in a couple of days.
Oo nga, no? So parang extreme nga talaga siya. It can be, so parang sinabi kanina ni Coach na it can be the absence of what you were doing or what you were used to do, and it can also be otherwise.
Exactly.
It can also be because you have been repeatedly doing
it. Exactly.
So parang wala na ring variation. So parang kung lagi na lang nasa trabaho, kaya oo nga naman, kaya pag palaging nasa trabaho ka na wala ka ng ibang ginagawa kundi trabaho, tapos bahay, tulog.
Trabaho, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and one way of knowing,
sige, go Hans.
and siguro one way of knowing na burnout ka na is yung uninspired ka na. When you go to work, you have, di ba, inspired ka, then all of a sudden, ayaw mo nang, you don't want to wake up, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to go to work, parang ganon. Parang, there's just no inspiration at all. Parang, dyan pa lang, malalaman mo na nag-burnout ka na talaga.
True. So parang,
Sabihin, oo. Yung sige,
yes,
Art,
coach.
yung kanina, may na-mention ka kasi na pagka usual na yung ginagawa mo, work, bahay. Yes, yun kasi, ang nangyayari kasi sa atin, di ba, pagka ganun, if you will observe, na kapag ganun lang lagi yung nagiging activities mo, yung nasabi ni Hans na hindi ka na na-excite, na yun lang, na parang ang mangyayari sa atin is parang nakaprogram ka na
Yeah.
whenever you wake up in the morning, alam mo na, papasok ka na naman. Kaya most of the people na nakikita natin, di ba, pag Monday, how are you going to react pag Monday, lalo na kung nag-work ka? Sasabihin mo ba na, hello Monday, para excited ka? Or, hi, Monday na naman. Di ba? So, yun kasi nakikita ko, di ba? Ako kasi, di ba, may work din ako. So, it's a matter of perspective din on how we see things.
Yeah.
Tapos, yun nga, ano yung mga
Exactly.
activities natin? Kasi kung sinasabi mo na bahay and work ka lang, may action ka bang ginawa? Or gusto mo bang mabago yon? Or are you enjoying na bahay and work ka lang? So, yun. Yun lang yun sa naisip ko kanina nung sinabi ni Art.
Correct, 'di ba? Parang dati nga pa kaya nga nung nagtatrabaho ako sa BPO, parang naisip ko, eto na lang ba talaga palagi? Parang I would have to go to work and take calls and do the same thing repeatedly over and over. Tapos kahit na kahit iba-iba yung mga taong nakakausap ko, apparently the issues are the same. Parang iba-iba lang yung packaging. Alam mo yun? Parang iba-iba lang yung packaging, iba-iba lang yung pagkasabi, iba-iba lang yung tone. And it caused me burnout. And so, for me, I realized na kailangan ako magkaroon ng iba pang gagawin. Hindi dapat na confined yung... Yes, Hans.
Yeah, kasi, we as human beings, we need various things kasi. We need a variety of things to do. Hindi lang ito, hindi lang isang bagay lang yung, na gagawin mo. Otherwise, wala. I mean, what's the point? Diba? We have intellect, we have free will. So, I mean, what's the point of just, confining yourself inside a box na, where you could only do things repeatedly for a year or for a span of time? It's gonna kill you for sure.
Correct. What do you think, Coach Lyn?
What's the question, Art?
Ay, sorry. Sa tingin mo, what causes burnout para sa'yo? Or have you experienced before burnout?
Oo, sobra. At dumating ako sa point na, alam ko kasi nakakapangit siya. Kasi yun nga, yung burnout kasi akala natin more on sa task lang siya, tapos yun yung effect. Pero internal kasi, buong body mo na yun.
System.
Alam mo yun, di ba I'm motivating people that, dati na-experience ko siya, pero darating yung time na, teka lang, how can I motivate myself ngayon? Ano ba yan? Di ba ako to? Parang ganon. So, hindi pa rin ako coach dati, so hindi ko pa alam kung how to handle things. Tapos, ayun, yung burnout kasi nung na-experience ko before is sobrang overwhelming na mga tasks. Ako kasi yun, kaya nung sinend mo sa akin yung topic na to, ay, di ba, hindi no-brainer na mag-agree ako kasi nga, I can really relate din sa topic na to, yung the art of saying no. Kasi before, ako yung tao na gusto ko pag may request ka or kung ano man kailangan mong tulong, naka-yes ako nun. So, gano'n siya. Kasi
I think
yes.
din ako before,
I mean,
diba?
I think most of us ganyan, like parang we keep on saying yes to everyone.
Correct.
Yes.
Sabi nga sa akin before, sabi nga ng mga coaches ko sa akin, most of my mentors, halos silang lahat, isa lang sinasabi, my problem was not really burnout. My problem was, I did not know how to say no. Kahit alam ko na hindi ko na kaya, tatambling ako, I will move heaven and earth to make sure that I would say yes to all commitments. Alam mo yun? Parang walang bukas.
I mean, lahat
Why
naman
is
siguro
that?
tayo, art
Ano,
din yan eh.
oo. Tsaka meron thinking kasi na, especially Pinoy, na kapag sinabi ng no, it means negative.
Mhm.
Pero hindi po yun totoo. Yung pagsasabi kasi ng no, hindi siya negative. Yung word na no, hindi siya negative. And the moment na, ayun nga, yung katulad na experience ko dati, na I'm saying yes to all the people, to all the requests, yung pag-volunteer work, gano'n. Pero ang hindi ko nakita doon is I'm saying no to myself. So, saying
Correct.
yes to other people, you means saying no to yourself. So, di ba kanina we talk about how to take care of yourself, na ito na yung
Mhm.
burnout mo. Yung burnout kasi hindi siya, alam mo yun, hindi siya yung pagbukas, kunyari, pagising mo bukas, ay, burnout ako. Hindi siya ganun. Ano siya pwede siyang activity mo ngayon, una nag-enjoy ka, tapos dumarating yung time you'll lose yung motivation, napapagod ka, lahat nararamdaman mo. Hanggang dumating ka sa point na, okay, ito na yung burnout. Hindi siya yung ngayon, tapos kinabukasan burnout ka na. So, yun siya. Na, yung factor na, lagi kasi tayo naka-yes, hindi tayo nag-no sa lahat ng mga request natin, di ba? Iniisip kasi natin kapag ka nag-yes tayo, mabait tayo,
True.
natutulungan natin yung mga tao. Pero di ba, ang pagtulong kasi is, hindi siya nanggagaling sa mag-say yes ka lang or bigay mo yung time mo.
Yeah.
Yung pagtulong kasi sa ibang tao is, it will come from overflow. Ibig sabihin,
Right.
ikaw ba, natulungan mo na ba yung sarili mo before you're helping other people? Kasi if
Correct.
not, paano ka makakatulong effectively, ha? Yes, makakatulong ka, pero how are you going to help people effectively? Yung ibig
Right.
sabihin, yung as in tulong talaga na, di ba meron kasi tayo minsan na mindset na, yes, tutulong ako, tapos later isusumbat mo. Di ba may ganun siya? So,
Correct.
yun yung sinasabi natin na effective na pagtulong. Tapos yung talagang intentional na pagtulong sa tao.
Mm.
Yeah, and sometimes saying no is, it's already a help to people, diba? Kasi you might not be the right person to do the task. And then you said yes.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you did a terrible job. But you just have to say yes kasi, you want to please people, to help people. But
Correct.
then you did a terrible job. But if you only said no, wala sana, the damage could have been controlled.
Correct. Correct. I'm actually trying to remember before I have been into no high school ako halos lahat ng organization sa school sinalihan ko. And nung nagbe-browse ako ng yearbook, kung hindi presidente, vice presidente, secretary, halos lahat ng clubs na sinalihan ko, meron akong posisyon. And when you look back, parang, grabe, it all start pala kahit na bata ka pa. And hindi lang siya mangyayari, or pwede pala siya mangyari to any person,
To any
kahit anong
person,
edad.
to anyone.
Right?
It could happen to anyone.
Correct. And the good thing about it is that now we have the opportunity to manage and to there's still time na para i-manage yung sarili natin. Actually, it's not it's ourselves na kailangan natin i-manage. And I
Yeah.
realized that the best thing that you can give to yourself is when you are able to rest. And you can only rest if you're able to say no to some things.
To some
So,
things, yep.
di ba, parang naintindihan ko na there are things that are important
And
and
also
urgent.
art. And also kasi when we get older, we deserve the rest that we need.
Totoo.
Agree.
Totoo.
We
At
deserve the rest that we need. Kasi nung bata tayo, we don't care. Kahit 5 hours of sleep lang, kahit, kahit
totoo.
catnap lang, and then we wake up and do something, and then catnap ulit, we wake up, do something. It's fine kasi we were young. But now that
True.
we're at the stage na heading towards 40, na parang, oh my God, life is taking a toll, parang at the end, tayo lang din yung magsasuffer kasi if we don't learn how to say no, nako-compromise yung sleep natin, and pag na-compromise yung sleep natin, yung body natin, we must not forget that our bodies are designed to sleep. Diba?
Correct.
So,
Correct.
pag na-hamper mo yung sleep niya, na 6 to 8 hours, parang it voids the purpose of living. Kasi
Correct.
8 hours na nga lang yung requirement for us to sleep. So we only have, let's say, we have 24 hours a day. We have 24 hours a day. That's minus 8 hours. So the rest of the day we can do everything. Just parang, why would we sacrifice that 8 hours of sleep when that's all what we
Mm,
need, diba?
correct.
Yeah. I think for that kasi, yung rest kasi parang result na lang yan. But the main point is, you as a person, pare-parehas lang tayo. We all have 24 hours a day, right? Wala
Right.
namang 25 hours, 26. So lahat tayo 24 hours. The question is,
Mm-hmm.
how are you going to spend your time? Where are you going to spend your time? And then, doon sa mga bagay na yun, once na-identify na yan, yung bang mga bagay na yun yung gusto mong gawin sa buhay mo. Kasi nga, yun nga, yung past ko nga, ang dami kong mga commitments, ang dami kong ginagawa. Pero yung mga commitments na yun ba, magko-contribute siya sa gusto kong buhay ngayon. So, yun din yung pwede
Gusto,
nating ma-share sa mga viewers natin, Mas Jet Art.
yeah,
So,
gusto ko yung gusto ko yung point na yon na parang kasi nung first episode na pag-usapan na your actions today is going to make a great impact on who you will become in the future. So parang kung ano yung mga pinag-oohan mo today, ang
yeah.
question nun, anong magiging impact nito sa future ko? And yes, it's good to help. Hindi naman talaga mali tumulong. Ang question is, am I really helping? Or baka naman, I'm pushing someone to become lazy. Or,
Lazy.
di ba? Parang,
Yeah.
ay ako effort, tapos wala lang pala to sa kanya.
Right? And
And,
may ibang tao pa na they will grab the credits. Right?
oo.
Ikaw na nga
So,
nag-say
darating ka,
yes.
Yeah.
You made him, not do the job. And then, worse is, he will grab the credits. Parang, oh my God.
mhm, totoo. So parang to avoid that, really have to say, kasi there are things na parang iniisip natin, this thing is very important. At this person really needs help. So
Mm-hmm.
parang ikaw naman, go ka na ng go. Pero hindi na natin napag-isipan na, ay, hindi, baka kailangan natin na dumistansya muna, mag-say no for that person to learn something, di ba? Because sometimes learning can be best taught if you're not with that person. Ako
Right.
personally, natutunan ko yan. And I have experienced it from a lot of my friends, mentors din na parang naisip ko, bakit nila ako pinapabayaan? Bakit parang when I ask for help, they would say no to me. And then, okay, since wala akong magawa, since wala sila, so I had to do something on my own. And I'm able to get back up. And so, kung magkita kami ulit, sinabi nila sa akin na, that's exactly what I wanted you to learn. Na I said no, it's not because pinabayaan kita, but I said no because I know kaya mo. So sabi ko, oo nga, hindi sa lahat ng panahon kailangan kong maging visible sa lahat ng tao.
It's just
Otherwise,
like,
I'll be spreading myself too thin.
it's just like asking something from your mom or dad. No, diba? Dad, I want a new phone. And then your dad would say no. Just because he said no doesn't mean you cannot get a phone. You can actually work.
Correct.
You can actually, find ways on how to get that phone. So your dad is
Correct.
basically telling you, hindi muna kasi hindi niya kaya. Pero kaya mong maghanap ng pera to buy that phone.
Mm-hmm.
Diba?
Correct.
Yeah. And if we are that person, yung sinare nyo kasing stories, other person, di ba? Pero kung tayo, if we are the person who's saying no to other people, I think better to explain why you are saying no. Kasi based yun sa sinare ni Art na experience is, nagtaka siya kung bakit sila nag-no without knowing na yun pala yung hidden na reasons ng mga tao na yun. So siguro tayo, kung tayo yung magsasay no to a person, siguro it's better to explain para alam mo yun, di ba may mga tao na sobrang sensitive na kapag nag-no ka, parang negative yun sa kanila. So if we're going to explain na why am I saying no? Kasi yung no natin pwede naman siyang no for today, pero hindi naman siya no forever.
Yeah.
Diba?
Correct.
So, we can
Pero
say na,
admit it,
okay,
it's so
or
hard to say
I wanted
no.
to, yes. Oh, yeah. So, kaya yun ang
What's the
pag-uusapan
hardest no
natin.
that you have said?
Diba? It's so hard to say no. I mean, it's so easy. It's easier said than done.
Correct.
Yeah. Kaya it's important yung pinag-usapan natin kanina na babalik pa rin siya sa goals mo, babalik pa rin siya sa'yo. Kasi if hindi clear yung goal mo or ano yung gusto mong mangyari sa buhay mo, ibibigay ko lang lahat ng time mo sa ibang tao kasi nga nahirapan ka mag-say ng no. And yes,
Correct.
yung no kasi nakakasakit. Pero not all, may no na nakakasakit talaga. So, ang question ko doon, una, ayaw mong makasakit. Ayaw mong mag-no kasi ayaw mong makasakit. Pero hindi ba natin na-realize na kapag nag-no ka sa kanya, pag hindi ka nag-no sa kanya, hindi ka nakasakit, di ba? Pero sino nasaktan mo? Di ba yung sarili mo? Na yes,
Correct.
naka-yes ka sa kanya, pero di ba, yun nga yung sinasabi natin, naka-no ka sa sarili mo. So, ano yung mararamdaman mo noon? Ano yung magiging feeling mo noon? Kunyari, nag-yes ka sa kanya kasi hindi mo masabi yung no. So, yung feeling mo noon is, are you happy ba? Na nag-yes ka sa kanya, na hindi
Exactly.
mo sinabi yung no? Comfortable
Correct.
ka ba?
Tapos
Nakakatulog ka ba? Hindi mo ba
buong
binibig
araw,
yung sarili mo?
buong araw mo siyang, buong araw mo siyang bit-bitin sa sarili mo na, God, I could have said no to this.
Correct. Correct. Alam mo yung, nandun ka na sa point na, ako, ang dami ko experience yan na alam mo yung, bakit ko pa ito ginawa? Bakit pa ako? Kasi naman, minsan, pabida din tayo, di ba? Parang, if someone asks us something, parang, okay, yes. Yes ka lang ng yes. And then eventually, pagsisisihan mo, ay, bakit ko siya ginawa? Bakit ako nag-yes? I could have
Ako
said
kasi,
no, and my no would have been better.
as a designer, it happened to me a lot. When I just keep on saying yes to every client. Kasi nga, number one, when I was young, I needed a portfolio. Number two,
Right.
I needed, the more jobs, the merrier. Tapos number three, I needed parang a platform for people to see my works. So parang, yeah, I just kept on saying yes and saying yes until it came to a point where I realized na it didn't do anything good pala for me somehow kasi yun na nga, wala na akong tulog. Kasi I'm overthinker kasi. So pag may konting problema, grabe na yun. Kahit natutulog pa ako, hinahanapan ko na yun ng solusyon. So yun. And then, hindi na siya healthy. And then, at the end of the day, parang ang liit lang pala ng pera na nakuha ko. Parang feeling ko it's not worth it. I mean, at the end of the day, pag nagtatrabaho ka, dapat kasi well compensated ka. So
Correct.
if you keep on saying yes, just keep on saying yes, just at the end of the day, parang ang liit lang pala ng pera na nakuha mo. It's useless, it's pointless, di ba?
Totoo.
Correct. Tapos, maliit na pera, malaking oras yung naubos sa'yo. Kaya,
Exactly.
important, saan tayo nag-yes. Diba? So, meron kasi naman sa atin,
Actually,
diba,
this
if
is
you're working, tapos yung boss mo, mahirap mag-no. So, paano yung
correct.
gagawin natin kapag mga ganun?
Correct. Actually, this is also very timely, no? Because again, our brothers in JCI are also watching. So I'd like to recognize
Hello.
our friends from JCI Naga. So JCI Naga people in Naga who are watching right now, mga taga Bicol na mga kaibigan natin. Ano sabi? Good evening, from JCI Naga. If you have questions, just please post your questions. We will be very glad to answer those questions. So being a member of JCI, where we do a lot of, it's actually, it's a leadership organization where it's supposed to build leaders. But sometimes, parang napagkakamalan yung ginagawa mo na I'm still doing this to motivate me. Pero iba na pala, hindi na pala yun yung na-out of focus ka na pala na your community service, your dedication to the things that you're doing, mas nakakaligtaan na yung mga important things. I
Yeah,
always
kasi we
tell
have other things to do, di ba? We have other things to do. I mean,
Correct. So
yeah, and
helping
we don't
others
want to,
Gigil si
is good.
Hanso.
and we don't want to end up
Sabi ko may
getting
gigil
old.
ka, napipil kita. Yeah, yeah.
Kasi nga, personally, I don't want to get old na parang, yun bang may afterthought ka na, oh, I could have done this if I said no. Sana, sana, sana nagawa ko to, sana napuntahan ko to, sana na-meet ko tong mga taong to if I said no to certain projects. Diba?
Correct.
We have other
Correct.
things. We can't just, we can't just be helping people. We just can't be serving people. We
Mhm.
just can't be doing that all times.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So parang
Unless you're paid to do so, diba?
Tamang payment. If the price is right.
Right.
Coach, I know that you have been doing a lot of charitable works now. You are also very active. So, how are you able to manage balancing your career, your coaching, and as well as your community service or charitable works?
It's more on alignment in what you do. Like what I have said earlier, dapat we have this goal in life o yung mga things that we want to achieve. For example, what I'm currently doing ngayon is, di ba, different things. So I have work, I have coaching profession, I have volunteer work, I have my advocacy. Pero yung mga yun is hindi siya, alam mo, hindi siya magkakaibang bagay. So connected din siya. So yung
Mhm.
ginagawa ko for coaching, ginagawa ko for advocacy, yung coaching and advocacy, pwede ko siya pagsamahin kasi
Yeah.
I can offer yung mga free services ko
Free.
dun
Yep.
sa youth. Kasi yung heart ko din nasa youth din. I
Yeah.
want to help the next generation. So,
Hindi siya
yun,
magkalayo.
hindi siya sabog. Oo, hindi siya sabog na maubos yung oras ko. Na, yun din, before kasi, di ba, sobrang dami. And I realized na hindi ko naman pala to kailangan lahat. So, kailangan is, meron akong focus. So, first is, in-identify ko muna, ano ba yung gusto kong mangyari in the future. So, yung may work ako ngayon, pero kahit na may work ako ngayon, yung gusto ko profession in the future, ma-achieve na mga experiences ko ngayon. Kaya I can relate sa
Mm.
iyo, Hans, kanina, nung sinabi mo na, di ba, meron ka mga, ano yun, schedule before na kung
Yeah.
tinanggihan mo yung iba, mas better ka lang ngayon. So, yun, kaya lang, na-realize ko siya mga 3 years ago. Pero, ang maganda doon is tayo, maaga pala, or hindi ko masabing maaga, pero may time tayo na
It's not too
na-identify natin
late.
siya agad,
Yeah.
na-recognize natin agad. Yeah.
It's
Yun,
not
kaya
too
nga
late.
din etong discussion natin, maganda rin na makatulong din sa iba na decide what you want in life. Ano ba yung gusto mong mangyari na kung sa future self mo, let's say 40, ano ba yung tingin mo sa sarili mo at 40? And at the
Right.
age of, let's say, 70 ka na, ano yung sasabihin mo sa sarili mo pag 70 years old ka na? Ikaw ba yung, uy, sana, ito yung ginawa natin ng 30s tayo,
Diba?
uy, sana, 20s, diba? So, yun, you can, siguro, eto, sa mga viewers natin, you still have time. Ito din yung mga ginawa kong strategy for myself. Siyempre, meron din akong coach. As a coach, kailangan din natin ng coach. Tayo, as a person, kailangan natin ng friend, kailangan natin ng supporter, kailangan natin ng makakausap. Lalo na
Yeah.
kapag may mga, lalo na pag-usapang goals. Kasi, hindi lahat po makikita mo. Yan nga, di ba?
Exactly. Exactly.
Hindi lahat alam mo sa buhay mo. That's why you need other people. So, yun.
That's
So,
why I
yun yung
think
nangyari sa akin. I could go, yes.
it's really good to plan, to plan your day, your year, and
Yeah.
basically your life. Like ako, kasi sabi ko sa sarili ko, I mean, my plan is before I reach 40, dapat parang yung lifestyle ko is semi-retirement na. And if I keep on saying yes to other projects, like until now, I don't think I would be able to achieve that goal na semi-retirement na yung lifestyle ko by 40. Kasi nga, our age is irreversible. We cannot go back like 5 years or 10 years. There's no
Age
way
and
of going back.
energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
diba? We
Yeah.
can't go back, and no matter, yeah, age is energy, and no matter how expensive our multivitamins is or our supplements are, but pero pag ang edad na ang pag-uusapan, iba na eh. So,
Hindi
what
na
I
kasi
told
mababalik
myself,
yun.
diba, you can't reverse things. So what I told myself is 40, 24, 25, ito na din yung goal ko. Kasi when you plan things out, it will actually help you decide on things. It would actually help you, it would actually help you weigh things out. Let's say, you know, project versus life, or project versus vacation. Alin ba dito yung mas mabigat sa'yo? Or project versus family time. Diba? So yun, it's really good if you plan your life accordingly. Let's say this week, next month, and for the next coming months, and then yearly, and then every 5 years, ano ba yung plano mo? I think it will help.
Siguro Hans, i-digest natin, siguro baka kasi yung mga viewers natin mahirapan pagka, let's say, 10 years. So, siguro gawin natin siyang per day. So, kung magpa-plan ka ng daily, yes, kunyari, tomorrow, plan ka tonight, alam mo na yung gagawin mo bukas.
Right.
Para, alam mo, di ba, yung mga request kasi hindi naman yan nakaschedule din. May mga request na biglaan. So, bukas, alam mo kung ano yung, kung kaya mo pang mag-yes, kung kaya mo pang mag-commit
Mag-no.
sa request na yun, or dapat no agad ikaw.
No
diba?
agad, yeah.
So, yun.
Yeah, again,
Pero,
as what I said,
pag wala kang plan, di ba, hindi mo siya magagawa.
yeah, as what I said, it will actually help you with your decisions. Yung mga plano mo, let's say on a daily basis, nakaplano yan. Tapos, let's say, weekly activities mo, nakaplana din. It will actually help you decide on which projects or which things to say yes to.
Yeah. Siguro yun yung pwede nating mabigay na tips sa mga viewers natin.
Yeah.
Yun, yung plan.
I agree.
Kung hindi pa natin kaya yung long term, sige,
Yung long term.
start na muna daily. And then, yun nga kasi yun yung, even sa mga clients kasi, yun yung nagiging experience ko. Pag sinabihan mo na sila ng goal, parang, teka lang, goal. Kasi di ba hindi naman, most of the, sa atin, hindi tayo sanay na nagpaplano, hindi tayo sanay na nagsaset ng goal. Kaya, darating sa time ng buhay natin na biglang magpapatanong ka na lang na, ay, anong ginawa ko? Ano nangyari dun sa mga oras ko nung kabataan ko, di ba? So, yun. Kaya di ba? Kaya ako, very passionate ako sa ganitong topic. Kasi nga, ayoko mangyari sa ibang tao. Yun nangyari sa akin before. Though yung mga experiences ko naman doon, nag-contribute siya. Pero importante kasi yung time. Yung age, sinabi ko kanina. Tapos yung time din. Yes. So,
life is not a race kasi. You don't need to compare your life to others just because someone is doing well, or someone is having a lot of projects, or someone is having a lot of things to do, doesn't mean that you're doing less.
Correct.
Kasi we are, di ba, we are all created, we are all created equal, and we are given equal tasks. Yun nga lang, of a different magnitude, of a different size, of a different size. So, just because and you think that you are doing less, hindi siguro, di ba?
Correct.
That's also one thing that people should learn.
Sige, I'll add lang dun sa sinabi mong about comparing. Kasi, di ba, earlier we're talking about burnout. Yung pag-compare mo ng ibang tao, nakaka-burnout yun, ha? And,
exactly.
Pagka yung mindset, di ba? Tsaka yung pag-mindset natin is always, yung lagi tayo nagko-compare sa ibang tao, sobrang stressful yun. Tapos, mag-e-end doon na parang ikaw yung growth mo, mag-e-end din. Paano siya mag-e-end? Kasi ang nire-reach mo, ang tina-target mo is yung accomplishment ng isang tao. Eh di ba we are destined for greatness nga. So syempre, iba-iba ng plan, iba-iba tayo ng definition din ng success. Pero kung yung path na yun yung susundan mo, is paano kung hindi yung path na para sa'yo? Paano kung eto pala yung path na para sa'yo? Diba?
Exactly.
Kasi pinatay mo na yung sarili mo na, hindi literally na pinatay yung pinatay mo na yung dreams, yung future.
Pinatay mo na yung potential mo.
Correct.
You know, by comparing yourself to others, it's like killing your potentials kasi. You know, kasi we have eyes, we have ears, and we have mouths. Just the moment we see people doing well, parang all of a sudden we feel like we're doing less. Parang we want to be them. We want to be at the same level with them. tas hindi pala natin alam na by taking another path, it will lead us to a different kind of greatness, diba?
Correct.
Yeah.
And by doing so, by looking for another path, hindi mo nako-compare yung sarili mo sa kanya kasi nga lumihis ka eh. You went the other way. So by going the other way, you don't see them working, you don't see them doing things.
Correct. Tsaka one more thing, if you're going to compare si A kay B, so kanyari, ikaw, ako, kinompare ko yung sarili ko sa'yo, magkaiba tayo. Pero, kung
Correct.
ang mindset ko is dapat i-compete kita, ang mangyayari, hindi ako mananalo sa'yo. Why? Kasi
Correct.
yung standard ko is yung narating mo na. So, ikaw, you keep
Correct.
on achieving things, pero ako, sinusundan lang kita. So, hindi siya totoo
Correct.
na kino-compare mo yung sarili mo sa kanya, tapos nanalo ka. Paano ka nanalo? Diba? Eh, yung
No.
standard mo, yung achievement niya. So, hindi ka talaga
True.
mananalo.
Correct.
True.
Correct. Kaya nga,
Mamamatay
it's
ka
always,
lang.
kaya nga, it's always best to it's always best not to compete with others. Rather, you compete with yourself. And
Exactly.
make your own standard. Alam mo yon, para do not be swayed kung ano yung nakuha ng iba kasi iba nga yung sa'yo. And because of that, I would also like
Be
to
your own
I would,
competition.
right. Kasi
Be your own
wala
competition.
kung eto na yung standard mo at ito yung standard niya, mukhang malayo-malayo nga.
Yeah.
Pero kung yung standard mo, yung gusto mong higitan, sarili mo lang yung
Yung
how to
achievement
push
mo
yourself.
kahapon. Yes, yung achievement mo
I-outdo.
kahapon, yun dapat ang standard mo. Dapat mas
You-
mataas pa doon sa kung successful ka kahapon para sa'yo, dapat mas successful ka today. Yun yung
Yeah,
dapat
you
kasi
outdo
hindi yung
yourself.
katabi mo, diba? Yeah.
You outdo yourself, not others. Diba?
Correct. Kasi nakaka-burnout talaga yon. Sobra.
Exactly.
And also, I would like to say na another thing na siguro kailangan maintindihan ng mga viewers natin, there are always time for everything. It may be na etong time na to hindi pa talaga para sa'yo. And you just have to keep moving forward.
That's one of the many things.
Day.
That's one of the many things that my mentor, a fashion designer mentor, taught me na wag mong madaliin. Wait for your time because it will always come.
Correct.
Yeah, I agree. Based on my experience din, I graduated as, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. And then, after graduation, nagtitake ako ng board exam nun. Tapos, I failed. Ilang beses, hindi ko na mabilang kung ilan. And then, year 2007, alam mo yun, yung parang ako, i-give up ko na dapat yung dream na yon. Pero alam mo, may something sa'yo na hindi, pinangarap ko to, makukuha ko to. May ganun siya. So, after 10 years, nakuha yung license na yun. Kaya tama yun eh. There's a time for everything. Siguro sa season na to, nandito ka sa season of preparation, nandito ka sa season na kailangan i-ready mo yung sarili mo sa kung sino yung gusto mong maging ikaw. And then, pagdating ng moment na yun, and then boom na. Kasi ako, nung nakuha ko yung license ko doon, as in yung career, as in ang bilis. Kahit ako na-amaze na, wow, bakit ganito? Kahit ako nagugulat na ang bilis ng promotion, ang bilis ng growth, parang, oh, wow. So, yun pala siya. Tsaka ako na-realize na, okay, yung mga before na experiences ko, kahit magsakit, walang license, nakatulong yung experiences na yun para kung sino ako ngayon. So, yun siya. Kaya, yun nga yung pabasihan natin. Tapos, never think na kapag nag-fail ka, as in failure ka na. Nag-fail ka lang. That's a moment. Event lang siya. Pero hindi siya ibig sabihin na yung pagkatao mo yun, hindi ka po failure. Okay? Kaya try and try again. Pag hindi ka na nag-try, ayun na, end na yun.
Yun na yung failure.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, and I think that's also one of the things na kailangan natin matutunan to say no. Saying no to it's okay to run the race eh. It's okay to know your goals. But kahit alam mo na hindi mo na siya forte, hindi mo na yun craft. You just have to simply say no to it. Kasi wala eh. You will just spread yourself into thin and you will not reach anywhere kasi wala, you're everywhere. And time to say no as well na kailangan ko lang mag-wait. Hindi ko kailangang mag-worry. For as long as, tama yung sabi mo, Coach Lyn, no, na for as long as you're doing something, you're learning from your experiences, then you're still bound for greatness. Hindi man
Yeah.
yan
Oh, no.
ngayon. Di ba?
Dagdagan ko
Parang
lang yung
ako,
experiences, Art, dagdagan ko lang yung
mhm,
experiences. Are you having the right experiences? Kasi magkaiba yun. Yes, marami tayong
Different.
correct.
experiences, pero yung right experience na kailangan mo kung sino yung gusto mong maging ikaw, dapat connected din siya. Okay, sige,
Correct.
I
go.
agree, I agree.
Correct. So, grabe, no? Parang ang dami-dami nating learning today na parang,
Oo, di ba?
uh, kasi ang dami talagang nabi-burnout. And worse of that, it leads to depression. Mas malala na yun, di ba? Parang
Yep.
we don't want to reach to that point. Ako personally, na-experience ko, ang dami kong mga na-experience. Tama yung sinabi mo, Coach, na parang sometimes kasi dahil gusto mo lang, may gusto kang marating, may gusto kang mapatunayan, kung ano-ano na yung ginagawa mo. So kung ano-ano experience naman, na hindi dapat
Mm-mm.
dapat, na hindi mo na sana kailangan ma-experience yon kasi it would lead to more destruction, more pain, more failures. If only you just learn to wait. And
Exactly.
if only
Yeah.
you learn to say no muna because there will be the right timing. So, but the good thing there is that for as long as you're alive, ito naman yung good thing. Ito naman yung hope para sa sa mga viewers natin. That even if you have failed several times, for as long as you're going to decide, eto, yes tayo dito. Yes to making a decision that you will move forward. You will get up from being, sa pagkakadapa and move forward. Kasi there's no, eto laging sinasabi ng kaibigan ko, Art, if you are already at the rock bottom, there's no way but up. Kasi saan ka
Exactly.
pa aakyat?
Exactly. Rock
Yun.
bottom na
Yeah.
nga, di
So,
ba?
Yes.
correct,
Art, I
correct.
just want to highlight yung na-mention mo kanina, yung mapatunayan na word. Yung question
Mhm.
doon is, kailangan ba na lagi tayong may patunayan? Kung yes, kanino ka may dapat patunayan? At bakit yun yung nagiging
Tama,
mindset natin? Diba? So,
tama.
bakit? Para kanino? Eh, pag ang,
Correct.
ang ano kasi natin dito, ang point kasi natin dito, you will never say no or hindi mo masasabi or hindi mo makakayang mag-no sa isang tao kung ikaw mismo hindi mo alam yung value mo. So papatak din siya sa
Exactly.
value mo. Now, if you're not sure or if you have no idea kung gaano ka valuable sa buhay or ikaw yung buhay mo hindi
Mhm.
ganun kahalaga kung ganun ang tingin mo, laging ang magiging mindset natin is dapat may mapatunayan ako. Bakit? Para
Tama,
kanino? Para, di
tama.
ba? Kasi kung kunyari ako may gusto akong patunayan sa'yo, anong standard ang gagamitin ko? And then, yung time
Correct,
na yun, pag doon ako nakafocus, kamusta ako noon? Kamusta yung sarili ko noon? Kamusta yung self ko noon? Nandun pa ba yung self-care? Doon ko pa ba nakikita yung value
correct.
ko? So, di ba? So, hindi siya magko-connect. Kaya, kung yun yung mindset natin lagi, na gusto natin may mapatunayan, hindi mo mapapractice tong art of saying no. And
No.
magre-result to sa burnout. So,
Mhm.
yes.
Correct, correct. Tama yun, no? Na parang, um, bakit kasi kailangan may patunayan? Unang-una, bakit kailangan nga ba? That's the question that you have to
Kasi
resolve to
nga, di ba,
yourself.
we have free, kasi nga, di ba, we have intellect kasi. That's why we always keep on thinking na we need to patunay to everyone that we are good.
Correct, correct.
Mm-hmm.
And
Especially at
hindi lang,
work,
So Lynn,
maraming ganyan.
exactly. So Lynn, I wanna ask, as a coach, ano ba ang negative effect ng ma-burnout ang isang tao?
Ano ang?
Negative
Sorry,
effect.
Negative?
Negative effect. Effects.
Negative effects. Okay, you will not move if you're burned out. You will
mhm,
not move na. Kasi ikaw mismo kahit sa'yo, di ba, what we have mentioned earlier, hindi mo na ma-define ano yung motivation, hindi mo na ma-define kung maganda pa tong sinasabi na to or not. And then, physically, yun, ako before, ang pangit talaga. Kasi yung iba yung pagkapayat mo, tapos alam mo yung malalim yung
Yeah.
mata mo. Kasi pag burnout, yun nga,
Tama.
overwhelmed ka sa schedule mo, tapos yung mga task mo na alam mo kailangan siyang gawin pero ayaw mo siyang gawin. Or may mga bagay na ginagawa ka lang na para kang robot, alam mo yung
Mhm.
wala na yung feeling. So, yun yung ayaw natin mangyari. And pagka mga ganun kasi, yun yung mga clients na hindi mo agad dadaanin sa coaching. So, they need to heal
Mhm.
muna. Okay, so
Right.
yun. Kaya kailangan na ikaw mismo, kasi kami kahit sa coaching din, kahit ako, hindi kami nag-access ng client if you're not ready. When you say you're ready, you need help, and you're accepting that you need help, doon lang tayo papasok. Doon lang papasok yung coaching. Hindi mo kasi siya pwede na, ikaw ganito ka, kailangan mo ng coaching. Hindi siya ganon. Hindi ganon yung operation niya. So, if the people says na ready ka na, and then let's go. Doon tayo mag-start. Yung mga minention natin kanina about value. Ano bang gusto mong pag-usapan natin? Gusto mo bang malinawan or maintindihan kung ano yung value mo? How to set goals? How to make plans? So, yun. And then, yung major na is, sino talaga or anong lifestyle yung maging yung gusto mo mangyari sa buhay mo. I'm saying
True.
lifestyle kasi yung pag sinabi nating life, yung iba sobrang broad. Ngayon, ang pag-usapan natin
Mhm.
is lifestyle. And after 10 years,
Lifestyle.
anong lifestyle na yung nakikita mo? Gusto mo ba na pa-travel-travel ka? Ito yung sinabi mo kanina, Hans, eh. Hindi mo siya kailangang i-schedule din or hindi mo siya kailangang i-prioritize kasi ngayon pa lang, you're creating the lifestyle that you want in the future. Diba?
Yeah.
Correct.
Hindi siya yung darating yung time na to, ay, by 40, gusto ko travel lang. Hindi siya nangyari ng 40 ka na. Kinrate mo siya ngayon na kailangan ko itong
Yeah.
business ko ngayon kasi in the future, ito yung lifestyle na gusto ko.
Yeah.
Ayun, yun siya.
Exactly. Kasi, dati kasi I'm more into custom made. Yung
Mm.
custom made services. And then, parang sabi ko sa sarili ko, I cannot be entertaining clients until 50 or until 60 na ako. Kasi I have a life. I
Mhm.
want to experience how it feels like to travel abroad alone or with my
Correct.
family or to build a farm or to run another kind of business. So
Mhm.
if I stuck to the idea na hanggang dito lang ako sa custom made, parang I don't see myself as someone na nagta-travel pa in the next 10 years. Kasi nga, with
Mhm.
custom made, parang sobrang personalized ng service eh. So, so dapat kung
It
ano yung gusto
requires
ng
your
kliyente,
time.
oo. So, kung ano yung gusto ng kliyente, yun ang susundin ko. Let's say time, schedule, and everything. So,
Yeah.
so
Right.
what made me decide to put up an RTW line is because sa mga plano ko na in 10 years or in 15 years or even in 5 years, I want my money to work for me and not me working
For money.
to have money, 'di ba?
Right.
Kasi
Right.
with custom made kasi I cannot say no to my clients kasi nga I need them for me, to fuel my lifestyle. But
Mm.
Yeah.
looking into the future, parang I don't see that, I don't see my lifestyle to be revolving around that, around my clients' requests and needs. So, parang
Right.
5 years ago, I decided to parang develop a line na RTW. Kasi with RTW kasi, walang personal contact with the client eh. Iwan mo lang sa outlet mo and then you let your staff do the legwork and everything, and
Mhm.
you just parang you'll just receive na lang the sales report. And with the advent of technology kasi, kahit you work remotely pa, it's okay kasi you can monitor your staff, you can monitor your workers kahit you're far away with the kind of technology that we have. So parang parang I want to take advantage of the idea that we as businessmen could actually work remotely and
Mhm.
do other things that we love, just like traveling. So that's one
Right.
of the turning point. That's one of the factors that made me decide that I should, parang ililihis ko yung sarili ko from the other designers. Kasi undeniably,
Mhm.
right now, every, sa Cebu, I'm talking about Cebu, ha. Sa Cebu
Mhm.
kasi, lahat ng designers dito are on the same path. Custom made lahat. Custom made lahat. And we are sharing the same clients. So,
Oh,
parang, we are sharing the same clients. Parang, let's say si client A pupunta kay designer A bukas, tapos sa makalawa, sa akin naman. Parang ganon.
Mm.
And then, parang it's a rat race. It has become of a rat race for me. Kasi nga, I need to compete with the other designers. Kahit no matter how I will tell myself to be my own competition, I can't help but compete with the others. So what I did
Right.
was, and it came to a point na burnout ako. I even cry at night. I even cry every night kasi parang sabi ko, this is not the way I see myself in 5 years and in 10 years and 15 years. And parang ang papangit na ng mga damit ko na ginagawa kasi nga I need to compete with the prices kasi sa market. Kasi nga ang
Right.
dami namin na designers eh. So what I did, the moment na the moment I stepped out of my comfort zone and found, and tried to find another path, parang parang it was parang I was being baptized
Mhm.
uli. Parang
congrats.
nabuhayan ako uli. Parang alam mo yung halaman na nalanta, tapos you water it and it, surprisingly nag-bloom siya uli.
Mm.
Parang that was me. So other than being able to put up another business, I learned to say no na kasi nga there's another business that fuels my lifestyle na eh. My RTW is
Right.
actually fueling my lifestyle. And the way it's doing, kahit pa man pandemic ngayon, we have sales. So yung point, kasi nga, if I stuck to being a custom-made designer, with the kind of situation that we are having now, walang kliyente. But since I have an
True.
RTW line, at kahit papano, we are selling okay naman. Although compared to, the normal days, hindi talaga siya
Mm.
comparable. But we are selling somehow. So parang sabi ko, oh my God, I'm still a designer. Parang there's that urge in you. There's that urge in me na I want to create more. I wanna do
Right.
more designs to be able
Right.
to sell kahit pa man
Mhm.
pandemic, kahit pa man with the kind of situation that we have or we are in right now. So parang, yeah, and now I know how to say no not to clients, so which is a good thing. And hindi ako nabu-burnout kasi with the RTW line, to parang I get to command my clients, unlike sa custom made
Right.
na I'm under their command. Parang ganon.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Wow.
so that's one thing I would like to, you know, the viewers realize that you should not put your eggs in one basket. Try to
Mhm.
diversify. Try to parang try to diversify, and and with the kind of management that you do on a daily basis, i-apply mo lang yan sa lahat ng baskets mo, then your businesses will do well.
Right.
I think
Right.
Hans, you're saying about becoming a self-manager. Kasi di ba, if you can manage your business well, ibig sabihin nun, result siya that you're managing yourself well.
Yeah,
Correct.
right, true.
Correct. Wow. Grabe, ang sarap ng usapan natin. And, time is
Yeah.
so... Ang bilis ng
May
oras,
gigil, no?
I
grabe.
know.
Gigil, di
1 hour.
ba? But,
Oo.
I hope that, our viewers were able to learn something from our discussion tonight. And that, mga napag-usapan natin kanina, how to make sure that you are able to keep yourself from being burnt out by learning to say no to the things that are not exactly important, and to make sure that to choose properly, or to choose wisely on what are the things that you
Yeah.
are going to do. Coach,
Right.
baka meron kang last message before we say goodbye to our viewers?
Goodbye na ba? Can we extend a bit more?
Goodbye na ba? Ikahan, cute.
Yeah, can we say
Nag-enjoy
extend
ako
a
sa
bit
session.
more? I know, ako din. I'm learning actually a lot.
Yeah, oo, thank you sa stories nyo. Yun nga, tapos yun nga, I love this topic. Tapos, I hope na marami din silang natutunan dito.
Can
And,
we do a part two
ma-apply
of this,
sana.
Art?
Yeah.
Of course, we can do a part of this.
I
Oo, ang
know.
dami. I-highlight, sige, i-highlight ko lang, Art, yung isang sinabi mo kanina about important things. Yes, yung assignment na lang ng mga viewers, based doon sa mga napag-usapan natin kanina, i-add natin yung pag sinabi natin important, ano yung mga important things na yon? Kasi 'di ba, iba-iba rin tayo ng definition ng
Yeah,
important. So, kung sa akin, kung sa'yo, for example, important yung work, sa akin, hindi pala siya important. So,
exactly.
i-rank din natin siya. Ngayon, if you're watching this or later, kung mapanood niyo siya after nito, kung sa replay, may time kayo manood. Siguro, i-journal niyo siya, gawin niyo siya as assignment kasi it's about your life. And yung my last message lang do sa mga viewers natin is, the right people deserve your time. Okay?
Right.
So, are you going to give your time to them or ibibigay mo siya dun sa current na commitment mo? Kasi di ba, nakikita ko kasi, lalo na yung mga nasa work, they are saying na they are working for their family. Pero kapag may event sa family, wala sila. Yes, we understand kung bakit ka nasa work. Pero di ba, naiintindihan ba ng mga bata yon? Naiintindihan ba yun ng family mo? Yes, they understand na you need to earn money kasi nga, that's why you're working. Pero iba yung nagsasend natin na message sa kanila. Kaya again, the right people deserve your time. And value your time. Pero para ma-value mo yung time mo, i-value mo muna yung sarili mo. Kung di natin ma-achieve yung pag-value sa sarili natin, hindi natin magagawa itong pag-know na to. Lagi tayong mahihirapan. Okay, so yun lang. And sana ma-apply natin, magkaroon tayo ng change sa buhay. Thank you.
Oh, naman, that's all we
Yay!
need.
Thank you so much for that, Coach Lyn. Yes, hands.
Ano pa?
I know it's detailed. You can have another
I know.
part for this.
I know. I didn't realize that 1 hour could be this short.
Hmm.
So ano nga ba? Yeah, yun na nga. You need to diversify. If you're a businessman, if you need to diversify. If you're starting business, I'm not a seasoned businessman. I'm not a business person to begin with. Wala akong alam sa negosyo. I'm an artist. I'm a good artist, I should say, but I'm a bad businessman. But it turns out that I learned a lot from working on my own. I am my own business coach. Although I asked some of my clients na paano to, paano yan. But then at the end of the day, I am my own business coach. I created a system on my own. So parang kahit maliit pa yung business ko, I have, I have a forecast na it's gonna go big in the future. So for young business people, I would, as what my dad will always tell me, don't put your eggs in one basket. You have to diversify. Kasi kasi all you need is management, in general for your businesses to thrive. And number two, just learn to say no kahit masakit. Kasi at the end of the day, you don't want to carry the burden of saying yes just because you were forced to or just because you want to please people. Kasi if you learn how to say no, parang you can sleep well at night, diba? That's all we need, 8 hours of sleep a day. So yeah, maybe yun lang muna for now kasi I believe we have a part 2 of this.
Kinlame mo
Yes,
yung
yes,
part
yes.
2.
Gagawin natin yan. Thank you very much for that, for your words, Hans. Ako naman, I wanna leave, eto two things lang. Just a few days ago, sabi nga ng kaibigan ko, it's so good, to be very positive in different aspects. But let's just make sure that we don't let's learn to say no to um, toxic positivity. Alam mo
Right.
yon na kahit alam mo na hindi mo na kaya, yes ka pa rin
Go
ng
pa rin.
yes. There's always time to say no because you would want to value yourself more. And valuing yourself is also taking care of your future. Just make sure na
Exactly.
alam mo kung anong gusto mong gawin in the future. and make sure that the thing that
Exactly.
you're doing now is aligned to how you wanted your life to be
Exactly.
in the
'Di ba?
in the
That's what
future.
we were talking about kanina, Lynn, na all the small things
Yeah.
that we are supposed to do now should, should somehow align to the things that we want to happen in the future. The kind of
Right.
Yes.
lifestyle that we will
Progressive
have in the
plan.
future. Wag lang muna 10
Yeah.
years na plan.
Oo. Sabi nga natin, di ba, para
Daily na lang
Tama.
achievable. O, sa
muna.
lahat po ng
Yeah.
viewers bukas, ha. O, tonight,
Re-
mag-plan na kayo ng gagawin nyo
real
bukas.
dapat
Tapos
realistic.
mag-weekly, not monthly.
Tama.
Yan.
Yeah.
Siguro
But
Tama.
dapat
next topic na yan, how to plan.
yeah,
Oo, no?
and dapat
Parang,
kasi realistic yung approach to how we plan things. Hindi siya
correct.
idealistic. Kasi when we are idealistic, we tend to compare ourselves to others or to some people or to those people that we just saw sa Instagram or on Twitter na who we think are living the lives pero hindi pala. Kasi there are a lot of fake people around. So if we approach things idealistically, parang we tend to compare our lives to them, 'di ba? So let's deal our lives na parang realistic lang. Take, one, you know, take it take it as it comes.
True. True. So yon, guys, we'd like to say thank you again to our brothers from JCI Naga and
Thank
JCI
you.
Makati. Thank you for watching, and thank you very much to all our viewers. Please do like our Hans. Baka may gusto kang i-promote.
Mula muna. I'm relaxing
Partner
now.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, and by the
Any
way,
page, Coach Lyn, that you would want people to like?
oh yeah, meron pala. Go, Coach Lyn, ikaw muna.
Okay, so I have this page, Coach Lyn Garcia. But if you want to have, if you want to experience more on coaching, I have this group, Facebook group. Doon ako nag-share ng mga strategies on how to achieve yung gusto mong goal. So first is the utang-free coaching community. It's focused on finances. Next is Thrive with Coach Lyn. It's more about setting goals, setting, giving value to yourself. So, yun yung laman ng group na yun. So, two groups. Tapos, yung page ko is Coach Lyn Garcia. Yun lang. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Coach. Yes,
Yeah,
Hans.
please do follow our Instagram pages. That's Hans Kukilia Alta Costura. I mean Alta Costura the Hans Kukilia, Kukil official, and my personal Instagram account Hans Kukilia, and sorry, and our Facebook accounts Hans Kukilia.
Right. Thank you very much. And of course, um, this show is not going to be possible without our technical group. Of course, I'd like to say thank you. If you
Kent?
need, yes, Kent Photography Davao, please contact him. The numbers are being flashed on your screens. Please contact him. He's the best guy for your technical needs. Para sa mga kaibigan ko, mga presidente ng JCI, mga trainers, if you need someone for your live sessions, please go ahead and message Kent for that. Please do like their page or add him up on Facebook, Kent Photography Davao. Thank you very much, Kent, for doing this for us. And also, please do follow Art to Heart for our
Yeah.
updates. August 1st, grabe, ang bilisan ng araw. On August 1st, will be our third episode. Pag-uusapan
Wow.
natin, well, we will have a very good discussion again on that day. So, thank you so much sa lahat ng mga nanonood, sa lahat ng mga
Thank
kaibigan
you.
natin from JCI. Well, we are actually from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao right now. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Coach
Thank
Lyn, thank you
you.
so much. Hans, thank you so much.
Yeah, and I
Ken, thank you
can't
so
wait
much.
for part 2 of this.
Right. And
I'm
of
so
course,
enjoying.
Batch Ace of JCI Naga, our presidents also from JCI Naga and JCI Makati. Thank you so much. Our EVP Lanstan is watching. Thank you so much for supporting this show. Thank you so much, guys. Have a blessed
Thank
evening.
you. Good
Bye.
night.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn.
Bye.
Nice meeting
Bye.
you, Coach Lynn. Thank you, Art.
Okay. Follow kita.
Thank you,
Oo
Hans.
naman, I'll follow you
Bye-bye.
back. Bye-bye.
Bye.